Hey, ZooTube family. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the wildest and most fascinating animals on Earth. Today, we've got an unbelievable story that will blow your mind. What would happen if all the sea creatures came ashore? Stay tuned, because this is one adventure you don't want to miss. Alright, listen up, because this is a story you won't believe unless you were there to see it. One morning, out of nowhere, something happened that made the whole world stop. Every single creature from the ocean, yes, every single one, decided to leave the water and come onto land. I'm talking whales, sharks, tiny fish, jellyfish, squids, even those weird deep-sea creatures with glowing lights on their heads. All of them. It started with people near the beaches freaking out. Imagine you're sipping your morning coffee, looking out at the waves, and suddenly a pod of dolphins is flopping onto the sand. Not playing, leaving. And right behind them, a colossal blue whale, bigger than a school bus, dragging itself onto shore, blocking the entire road. By lunchtime, every coastline in the world looked like a scene from a sci-fi movie. Crabs the size of cars were scuttling down streets. Giant octopuses climbed buildings. Even plankton, which you'd think couldn't survive out of water, somehow clung to life. Now, everyone was panicking. Scientists? They were running around trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Theories flew everywhere. Some blamed climate change, saying the oceans had gotten too hot or polluted. Others claimed it was a magnetic field shift, or even aliens. Nobody really knew, but one thing was clear. The ocean was empty, and all its creatures were now here with us. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. The big animals, like whales and sharks, struggled to breathe because, guess what? They need water for their bodies to work. People were trying to save them, pouring water on them, or setting up giant tanks. But then you had deep-sea creatures, those scary ones with huge teeth and glowing parts, who couldn't handle the sunlight or the pressure. It was chaos. And you know what else? The planet itself started acting up. Without fish and plankton in the oceans, the whole ecosystem fell out of balance. The air felt heavier, yeah, seriously, because plankton helped keep carbon dioxide in check. Storms became more violent since coral reefs weren't there to protect the coasts. It was like Earth itself was screaming, "You messed up." But here's where it gets interesting. Humanity didn't just sit there watching the disaster unfold. For once, we came together. Scientists and engineers got to work fixing the mess. They cleaned the oceans, banned fishing and polluting, and even built artificial coral reefs. People volunteered. Kids started learning about the ocean in school, and there was this global feeling of, we have to fix this, no matter what. And guess what? It worked. Slowly but surely, the animals started going back. I remember the first time it happened. A group of dolphins just turned around and slid back into the water. Everyone cheered, and let me tell you, there wasn't a dry eye in sight. Soon, whales followed, then fish. It took weeks, but eventually, the ocean was alive again. Now, here's the thing. We learned something huge that day. The ocean isn't just water with fish in it. It's the planet's heartbeat. And when we harm it, we're really harming ourselves. So, if there's one thing you should take away from this story, it's this. Respect the ocean, because it's what keeps all of us alive. That's it for today, ZooTube. If you enjoyed this wild story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our next animal adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the wild with ZooTube.